Yo, it's your boy Saudius. We're back. Now that I'm unemployed, I got my setup back running. I'm going to be uploading videos, doing what I like to do. And today, we're going to be reacting to the Magic of Mind video by the Heart of Joe, who Joe is a guy that me and him went to college together. We are in the same fraternity, and I used to work with him. We used to record some videos. Check his channel out. I'm going to put it in the description. Joe gained some confidence, yo. I can't lie. Joe gained some confidence. He did not have this confidence where he could just record out in public. Just a head start. Joe really worked on himself. He's been working on himself. So shout out Joe. Just tap in, tap in.
What's the shittiest thing that has happened to you today? How did that event make you feel? I want you to take a moment to consider this for a second as we dive into this topic of the power of alchemization. This is a tangent onto the topic of the law of attraction, or basically manifesting things into your life that you love. I have thought about this for a long while now, because this process of looking at the things that are shitty in your life are a telltale sign of how you approach life, what your mindset is like.
I'm here at Forbidden Planet in New York City, Manhattan. This is my first time in this comic shop in a couple years. The last time I was here, I was in this very section here, the comic books, Marvel, DC, all that action. And I remember there's a little kid here at one point with his mother sitting right next to me like this, to my side. And he was picking between Spider-Man comics. And he had a few choices that he was narrowing down to which one he wanted to buy for himself. And he was struggling a lot. He couldn't really pick the one he wanted. He wasn't sure. And I saw that one of the comics was Ultimate Spider-Man, my favorite comic book about Spider-Man. So I saw him doing it and I pointed out, I was like, that one's really good. And he saw it and he had a big smile on his face and he ended up buying it. And the mother thanked me. And it was like one of the best feelings in the world, because like I just like subtly just altered the course of his childhood. Seeing that, it felt so fulfilling. I felt so, it made my heart so filled up. It's good memory.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. Like honestly, you have an influence on everybody. And so a simple smile, a simple act of kindness or goodness is a very big deal to a lot of people.
Remembers being back here and always in bookstores or comic stores just like this.
Say if we fail an exam, we fail in a relationship, we fail at work. If we approach it from a state of, fuck, this sucks, this is terrible, I wish it didn't happen this way, oh, why couldn't it happen any different, oh, if I could only do it this way or that way, why me, why me? Have you ever approached a situation like that? I mean, I know I have. What was the emotion that arose from speaking to yourself like that? As you bring this to mind, I think it's pretty obvious that it doesn't feel very good. All of your emotional state of how you feel right now and how you feel in general is a coloring onto reality from which you create everything before you. You see, this video is an argument for how life is an inside game, not an outside one.
Oh, he cooked. He cooked with that one. He cooked. Keep cooking, my boy. Life is an inside game. He cooked. He cooked.
With the Tyler Man.
Shout out Tyler.
Pizzazz to it. It's your own thing. It's coming from your creative spirit.
That's what class would say. That's what class. This week's class is about habits. We talk about like in a deeply intense
I am not gonna lie, bro. I do not know what he's saying, bro. I just heard habit.
way. Like, oh, what is a habit? What are you doing in your life?
The common conception is that things outside of our body, our awareness, objects, circumstances, people, they're coming at us and they are affecting us in our life. And we have to will ourselves to work through these objects, these things in reality. But what if I told you all of these things that arose come from your subconscious conditioning, whether it's positive or negative? You hear about these sayings, thinking positive thoughts.
The power of positive thinking and developing a positive attitude.
Because mind is deeply interwoven with how life unfolds. I beg the question for you now. If you think about the negative situation that I asked you to bring about to yourself, what if you had that situation happen to you and you asked the question, how can this be the best thing that has ever happened to me?
True.
We're out here. We'll leave with Yawning Cobra. Tyler, what's your reporting message?
Shout out Tyler, man. And shout out Joe. I love him.
You see, the power of mind is that all of life can be transmuted into something positive in a way it works for you and your growth. If If you do bad in the exam, how can you approach that differently? Oh wow, I'm so glad that I failed because it allows me to see what I didn't do right, how I can adjust and learn and grow from the situation and do better next time. Or in a relationship, what are some things about myself that I wasn't bringing to the table or that I wasn't aware of that may have brought negativity? How can I reflect on that and be a better person moving forward?
I usually use this at B-roll. So like I do personal development videos
Okay.
and just put this in the background as I'm talking. Guys, any messages for the world or anything?
Just like be yourself and have fun. That's what we're doing right now.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. This guy looks familiar in some sort. He looks very familiar, like a famous figure, like a public figure. And the vibe is just kind of edgy, I would say. Yeah, what type of shirt? I mean, it's a fire shirt, I can't lie. I like the green color. Hey man, interesting group.
Have you ever sat down and dreamed up
But be yourself.
the exact type of life that you want? You see, just how thought can create a sense of anger or remorse or sadness, it can just as much spark tears of joy that bring us so much gratitude and welcome us into a new state of being.
Good morning, my friends. Since I woke up recently,
Yo, this guy. Good morning, my friends. This guy, Joe, man. Oh, fuck.
I wanted to give a little sneak peek and show into how I wake up in the morning. Every morning, I ensure I do visualization for the purpose of priming or conditioning programming of your subconscious mind. I do this because I want to ensure that the most important things in my life are what I'm focusing on as I get up in the morning. So my highest goals, my highest vision, everything that I care about the most, what I want to see manifested in reality. I go out here in the morning, do a little sun gazing, and I visualize that with the intention of creating the feeling in the heart, in the body. The law of attraction works by emotion, by feeling. So when you feel like you already have the thing you want, because that's the thing, it's not about like the state of like you want to get this thing, you want to get it, it's away from you. No, you already have it. You can create that feeling and sensation as if you already have it right now in this moment. And by doing that now as you wake up, that is ultra powerful, because if you've ever read Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, you see that when we wake up, our brain is, I think it's a theta state or an alpha state. The whole thing is our mind is more impressionable to thoughts and ideas. We're waking out of the dream state, so we can create our own sense of how we want to imprint our mind.
I choose to live with a sense of optimism. I choose to live with positivity, not just thinking of positive thoughts and ignoring the realities in front of me, but working with it in a way that constructively helps me grow. The way you get to talk about that is by asking the questions of positivity embedded in your soul and allowing all of everything that's in front of you to alchemize into something powerful. When things don't go your way, that's actually something that can be turned into your purpose, turned into something that works for you in your favor. Because when you do that, you open up new opportunities for yourself that allows you to live well. With great
Hey,
power and
hey.
great responsibility always, Joe.
Hey, good video, man. Hey, good video. Shout out Joe. I actually like that video. If you fuck with Joe, like I do, I'm not trying to like crazy. It was actually a very good video. Joe has been working and developing his videos, and I think you guys should give him a follow, honestly. You don't need to follow me. You don't need to fuck with me. You can fuck with Joe. He's a very nice guy. I'm just myself. I'm just a civilian, but hey, man, I appreciate the support. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and hope to see you in another video. Thank you.